Hey guys, it's Becca Switzer with Roof Sales Mastery, coming at you today with, I actually got an email from somebody who reached out to me. They're just getting into the sales game, and I wanted to share it with you because I thought this would be great feedback for anybody who might be in a similar boat here. So this person said, hey Becca, my name is, whatever, and I have no experience whatsoever with sales. I'm introverted and not very social. Why do sales then, you probably ask? Not only do I want the skill set, but I know that sales ties into my future career, which all has to do with the music industry, my singing, rapping career, my art career. I know it can't be avoided. I do speak when spoken to, even when I don't talk to my managers and coworkers. I've always been likable due to my positive attitude and work ethic. One of my bosses recommended me to you to get a head start before my training. I decided to take it a step further and email you instead. Every time I get into any type of marketing or sales, I get frustrated because I see no movement. I know that when I stop, I waste my time and money. My family doesn't think I could do it, but if I jump over this huge hurdle that I've been avoiding for so long, if I keep pushing it away, it'll catch up to me later in life. All I ask is for a little advice and help. It'd be greatly appreciated. So first of all, I have massive props for somebody who, A, has the self-awareness to say like, all right, I'm not super social. I'm very introverted, right? But I want to take on this challenge. I want to develop that skill set. That's a huge thing to do. How many times have you guys heard somebody just say like this old cop out, like, oh, sales just isn't for me, right? And those big, it's not for me. Well, what if that was the approach we took to everything? If we said, well, we wanted to have, $1 million, but like working that hard just isn't for me. I want to be fit and have a six-pack abs so that I'm confident and, I have more dating options and I feel good in my clothes and all that. But, exercise just isn't for me. So anybody who wants to get out of the 9-to-5 rat race of life where there's not a lot of income opportunity there and it just sucks working for somebody else. Well, one of the simplest things that you can do to step into as almost anybody without an education, without experience is sales, right? Like that's been the jumping off pad for me and so many other people who end up creating a lot of wealth and financial freedom in their lives. So like I said, first, I really want to give a shout out to this person and for anybody who relates to this and says like, hey, I also don't consider myself to be like a natural born salesperson, but I really want to develop these skills. I don't want to attach myself to the story of, well, I'm just an introvert. How rigid is that, right? Like the rigid story that some people box themselves into and they go, well, that's just not for me. I'm too much of an introvert. I'm just too shy. That's just, right? Like you can do anything. And so that's what this message is really going to be about. I want to send you guys an empowerment message here. I say this all the time, but I really do mean it. Like sales, when it comes down to it, is just walking around and talking to people, right? It's literally just like connecting with people. And I know that sometimes people think you have to be this crazy, outgoing, charismatic, person who talks to everybody and you're an extrovert and you're the life of the party, like that type of person. And yes, there are many salespeople who are like that and they do really, really well. But there's also this other type of salesperson. In the business, we call it sleepers, okay? And the sleepers are people who are like more reserved, maybe more introverted, okay, quieter, but they're big observers, okay? They don't try to like kill people with kindness. They don't use enthusiasm as like a tool, okay? They really have an opportunity to like listen and connect with people and not overwhelm customers at times. So first I want to say, if you consider yourself to be more introverted or like quiet, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can use that. Like some customers are going to feel very settled in your presence. Like this person isn't going over the top trying to sell me something. Like you're there to just calmly and confidently you can still be confident and be quieter. Okay. Like quiet confidence is a thing. So you can connect with people a lot better when you kind of slow down and you're quieter and you really connect with people authentically. So my advice to you is it doesn't matter whether you're an introvert or an extrovert. The key to being a good salesperson is being authentic in your delivery and in your pursuit of connecting with customers. Because when people trust you, they like you, and they understand what it is that you're selling, like they see the value in what it is that you're offering, they're going to buy. That doesn't matter if you're the life of the party or you're the sleeper style, okay? So the other thing is like, when you know what to say, like when you are educated on the product or service that you offer and you know how to present it, like you have a good sales script to follow, that's going to help you tremendously too, because now you're not like in your head thinking, I don't know, like I'm not like these outgoing salespeople, blah, blah, blah. You just follow the script. You're just talking. It's just like if Brian over here, the extrovert, delivers a script and Stephanie over here delivers the script and she's an introvert, you're still giving the same information. It's just you have a different personality. That's okay. So anybody who's getting into sales needs to understand there's no special like thing that you can't develop in yourself to be able to close deals. It's just talking. It's just delivering information. And if you can be authentically yourself and bring that to your sales appointments, people are going to buy from you. They're going to like you, right? You know, this person said in their email themselves, I'm likable. I have an incredible work ethic. That's all you need. So to boot, again, like if you don't naturally like, yes, some people, like I had a friend yesterday who said she wanted to get into the vending machine business. And I was like, interesting. I was asking her questions about it. I'm like, okay, so you're going to be like calling on hotels, hospitals, laundromats, places where there's a lot of people, apartment lobbies, things like that, to ask them if you can put a vending machine in there. I'm like, what's the pitch? She's like, well, I don't really know. And I'm like, okay, well, and then I just started spitballing. I'm like, here's what I would do. And I like on the spot came up with this thing. Not everybody can do that on the spot, but what you can do is memorize word tracks. You can memorize a sales presentation and you can memorize ways to respond to objections, okay? So again, if you guys need help with this stuff, please don't make it hard on yourself. Like take the fast track. Don't stumble around with trial and error. Take the fast track to figuring this game out by getting yourself formal training. And obviously I'm biased on mine. It's changed literally thousands of people's lives since 2014 when I launched it. I'm very confident and I have massive conviction and belief in offering this to you guys. So if you're a salesperson who really just like wants to hit the ground running and you want to develop these skills, it's just like in the past we would do what? You wanted to learn new skills, you would go to a trade school or you would enroll in college and you'd buy a degree, you'd invest in education for yourself. Sales is the exact same. Invest in the sales training for yourself so that you can take that and run with it. It's all you need. It's just like following a recipe, okay? You follow a recipe on the back of a box. You don't have to be a world-class chef to make a German chocolate cake. You just buy a Betty Crocker recipe or cake mix in a box, right? And you follow the instructions on the back. You can do the same thing for yourself. Take your results in your hands. That's my advice for you guys today. If this is you, you're somebody who feels this way, you relate to this message, I really hope that this helps, gives you a little bit more confidence. And go to roofsalesmastery.com. You can check out my ebook, Diamonds in the Sky, my Roof Sales Accelerator, which is like the Roof Sales Survival Skit. It's great for people balling on a budget. And you can also check out the Advanced Sales Training Program. So check those out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel here for more tips and tricks and all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.